I have got absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, legends, it has been a little while since I jumped in front of the camera here to talk to you good people. But this may be disjointed tonight because it's literally just a thought that's still forming in my head at this point. And I have got absolutely no idea if this is going to make any sense to anybody out there. I just realised I was out of focus. But what I'm kind of thinking about, or what I've been thinking about over the last couple of days, is the motivating factors for why you're doing something in content creation. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It could be an audio podcast. It could be a short film somewhere along the line. It could be, a new country you would want to move to, or a person you want to get involved with. It's good to have a goal in life, but to have an external factor be the main driving force behind the whole thing, I think is a bit of a mistake, because doesn't matter what it is. You could have, you could maybe think to yourself, okay, right, I want to do this, I want to go there, I want to be with this person, but it's going to take X amount of time to do that. And you start to plan out a process, and planning out a process, having a goal, is all good stuff. But it's the fact that you may lose yourself in the process to the goal, if you get my meaning. And what you need to be doing, really, I feel, is to just get a little bit selfish with it and make yourself the driving factor. Motivate yourself to do better, to get through the next day, to record that next podcast, to record the next video, and see where it takes you. Now, as I say, setting up steps, having that goal in the distance, that's all good stuff, but it might change tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. No matter how carefully you plan for something, that other thing has its own thing going on, and chances are you and me are not connected to it in the way you would want to be connected to it. And you really need to take stock of that and really get ready to pivot if you need to pivot, and change your plan as it's needed to be changed, especially when it comes to an external factor that's another person. You can't lose yourself in doing this sort of stuff, or in anything that you're trying to do. You need to make sure that, you don't lose yourself in the process. I don't know how to articulate this on the words. I really don't. As I say, it's a form, it's an idea that's forming in my head right now as I'm recording this video, which is a damn third attempt at doing it. But I had a few in my own past. I've had a few different goals that I've been trying to achieve. Places I've wanted to try to get to. Short film conclusion. Spent 7 years of my life trying to get that thing off the ground and get it going. Eventually got it going, and it wasn't the result that I was hoping for. Don't get me wrong, I'm not regretful in any way, shape or form for having made that short film, but the vision that I had for what would happen with it afterwards didn't happen, and I had to pivot, whether I liked it or not. It's a skill that's incredibly difficult to get your head around, and it's on top of that, you just need to be patient and see where the steps that you are planning are taking you, and hopefully at some point they do get you towards that goal. But chances are they may not, and they may be heading in another direction. And it's keeping your mind straight and realizing that no matter how badly something turns out, it's a learning process, and it may take you to somewhere better. But it's all good at the end of the day. Just keep the mindset of it's you and it's your life, and you need to be in control of it and not letting some external force factor in to how you're living your life, because again, chances are we're not part of that bigger plan of what you're hoping for. So that's not to make a downer in the whole thing. It's just to let you know that we're all in the same boat at one stage or another, and it's very easy to quit whenever you get to that stage. But keep your chin up, keep going, and pivot if you need to, and just get selfish, keep hold of yourself, and make sure you don't lose yourself. Right, hopefully that made sense. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, tell me that needs work. That was a nightmare, that was a disaster. What the heck are you talking about? Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Absolutely no plan for it whatsoever, other than some sort of half-baked plan. So that's going to do it for this one, and I'll talk to you in the next one.